Hey yo, this is Draco Dark Rider with...
Mr. Well!
And Suki!
Yeah, things are going to be a little different for these two episodes, so for starters, you can probably see no face cam, and two, Suki's here, so things are already different. That's mainly because the area that I live in is had dealt with flooding, and although it didn't hit me badly, it did because a lot of issues. So last week, the Jade couldn't come over for the day we normally record, so he couldn't be in this episode. And William, for reasons that we just keep personal, he was unable to come over on the weekend, so he couldn't record his Resident Evil, as I stated, and he couldn't be there to record this. So, I'm doing these episodes with, both these episodes with on my own technically, but they are here. Which also means that...
With two mystic voices.
Yeah, which also means that, they can get the feedback of shit happening from me, but they can't see shit.
Yes, so if you say something out of orthodox, we are going to take it for a mile. How many goddamn polar bears do I have to kill to get to this location? God damn
We're already off to a great start.
Yeah, try not to, although, don't get me wrong, crazy banter is always fun, try not to, constantly spew out random shit that does not involve anything either about the current conversations or Pokemon. Especially because, this is confusing enough. We don't need to fucking just make this one, not understandable scenario in general.
Yes.
So right now just before I fight Ursaluna, I figured out where the fuck the camp is again. So I'm just fighting the three, I think they're Stunkies, the baby skunk Pokemon. Oop, I've got the wrong Pokemon out. Oops.
Starting off real great, Draco.
Alright, putting the wrong Pokemon out.
Yeah, where the fuck am I moved back into? This is the first battle actually, technically I didn't remember about moving in this fight before. But, I had... What's his name? I had Marchok out because he was the last one I was leveling up last time. I want a Graveler because he will take not as much damage, but being part ground type, if he can hit things, he will do far more damage than any other team member.
Yeah.
Damage is good.
Poison does not like ground type. Healing after this fight. And best thing is, you guys technically won't see it, but in this episode I will be evolving the Eevee into a Jolteon because I got enough satchels.
We're getting the evolvement.
Yeah, I got enough satchels to get the Thunderstone. Though I will say,
good.
I will say though that while I'm gonna get Jolteon, I haven't decided yet, but I'm actually thinking of reverting my updated file back to the previous version for this game, simply for the fact is, as a lot of people playing this game now know, as I told you guys before, the
Taking out shiny hunting.
Yeah, the shiny hunting method that I used to use is basically null and void as of the last update, and I'm like, I feel like going back and reverting it so that way, if I at the point where I go to shiny hunt Rops again, I will not go through the nightmare of getting a shiny alpha again. Fuck that. But at the very least, I'm just I could try to go for another shiny Gardevoir.
I'm not trying to get a normal, an alpha roll, not a shiny, it's an alpha.
Oh, getting an alpha is easy as shit. There's a
Can't really figure it out. I kind of kill everything up there, even the Licky literally disappear, wait for a thing, come back, and Licky's not there.
No.
I'm gonna walk up there and it's not there.
Shut up! If you would listen, you don't do anything to the Licky or the Lickitung. You ignore them. It's
Oh, so I have slaughtered so many of them.
That's why I told you to shut up when you kept going on about the licky licky. They have nothing to fucking do with it. It's the ruin
Can I-
behind them.
Can I just
Oh,
add
I
in
know
that
that.
it's funny? Can I add in that it's funny how he says licky licky?
Yeah. Like,
Licky licky tong.
the way it works is, like, you don't even have to worry about them. Literally, all you have to do is the 4 spawn points for Ralts and Curlier that are in those ruins. You pretty much just circle them over and over, and if you can, put Ralts and Curlier's dex entries to 10, if not max them out, because that's up your chances. And literally, it's just about patience. You literally just, because the spawn points will activate about 3 to 4 times a day at different points during the day. There'll be one in the morning, one at midday, one at evening, and one at night. The night one's the only one where there has a chance that Ghastly or Haunter will appear instead. However, what you can do is, if you really want to, you can skip ahead and go back to the camp, sleep, then go back out. But the thing is, though, like, you keep repeating the process, because not only are you going to eventually trigger a alpha spawn, because that's
Doing that, I've been doing it. I thought you had to murder the alpha licky licky, then it double better chances for the alpha to appear there.
No. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
the
But
alpha,
I knew that.
no, the alpha spawn position will be in one of those 4 spawn points that the Ralts or Curlier come in. So, like,
Okay.
those 4 sections around the ruin where the Ralts or Curlier appear, those are the spawn points where an alpha can appear of either Ralts
You
or
know the
Curlier.
funny thing is about Lickitung? Before its big evolvement, what is called Licky Licky, I used to call a Lickitung, just normal Lickitung, Licky Licky. That was literally his nickname when he was part of my team, when I used to use him. Then when they bring out the big evolvement, they made him look like that. I'm going, oh, they could have made him look different.
Oh, you know what the sad part is?
What?
You think about that and then realize in Gen 1, Lickitung couldn't learn Lick.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that was
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, Lickitung, the original one, what's literally Pokedex entry is mentioning how long its frickin' tongue is.
Could not learn Lick.
Couldn't learn Lick.
Lickitung couldn't learn Lick, Growlithe couldn't growl, and there was like a list of others that were just stupid.
Something with abdominally hands can't learn any of the punching techniques.
I don't remember which one that was.
I can't remember. But then there was one who has no hands, no nothing, and yet can learn every single punch technique ever.
Oh, that's Ghastly. Ghastly can learn every single punching attack from the first gen.
Ghastly! Ghastly, the little gas ball can punch you.
I'm evolving Jolteon now.
Awesome.
So Jolteon is now part of the team. And if I remember correctly, I can go into his change moves. Yeah, there's Thundershock now. And Thunderbolt. I'm going to get Thunderbolt because it's going to actually work.
Yes, Thunderbolt.
I'll reteach.
Thunder.
I'll reteach him Baby Doll Eyes later, just simply for the fact that apparently all the evolutions to complete their dex entry have to use Baby Doll Eyes a certain amount of times, even though it's a stupid ass move. I want to sort. Also, for those at home that are wondering why the fuck I've got like Jet Balls, Gigaton Balls, and Ultra Balls, as well as like an absolute crap ton of money, it's because I used the 2 recently released mystery gift codes, which I will put on screen right about now. So pause the video, have a look at them, type them in, and you'll get them. I've already given them to Suki. Wait, does after these 2 recordings, will remind me to give you the codes.
Bring me the codes.
Yeah, give you the 2 codes to one gives you the cash thing, and one gives you the 3 different types of extremely good Pokeballs, like the Ultra Balls, Gigaton Balls, and Jet Balls.
They're really helpful.
You get 30 of each.
That's good.
Alright, let's go fight Ursaluna. It's a big turkey
Yes.
bear. I don't like it.
Teddy bear.
Turkey bear.
It's a big teddy bear.
Turkey bear.
Right, yeah.
I'm-
It's a turkey bear.
First stage and second stage are teddy bears. Third stage is turkey bear, and I will never let that go. Because it's so stupid. Also, you guys can't see it, but for at least a little bit of of like a few episodes, my character's going to be wearing a monocle.
My guy has a monocle
Oh.
on.
Like, it won't be forever, but yeah, my character's currently wearing a monocle.
Monocle is monocle, dang it.
Alright. Oh, Jesus.
We do not question the monocle.
Okay, that was fast.
What?
Ursaluna just like one-shot Marchuk. That
Oh,
was
jeez.
that was
Oh,
fast.
dang.
Yeah, this is why I have Groddle as backup. I did say that I don't know if I'm going to keep Groddle on the team for this particular playthrough, because I don't want my team to be exactly like my other main playthrough. But, yeah, well, like, I'll see.
Each one you try to make different, and that's what's important.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, 3 of my team will stay the same. Like, I picked my starter, but that was by viewer choice. And
Yeah.
I picked, it was a landslide. I picked the 2 EV evolutions, Jolteon and Umbreon, even though Umbreon's shiny, which is great. But outside of that, yeah, it's like I'm gonna see if I can pick 3 different Pokemon as my other team members. I've thought about having it's kind of like a tank for my team. I thought about like getting a Rhyperior. Because like I can't use it yet because like my team's nowhere near the level for it to be fair. But I caught a Alpha Rhyhorn not long ago.
Oh.
And I plan that when it's level 45, that's why it's not on my team. And when eventually my team's around that level, like because of story wise, that's when I'll slap it on my team and use it, and I'll just have it as my kind of like I'll get up to it only needs 1 level to get up to Rhydon, and then I'll get some satchels to get the protector so I can turn it into a Rhyperior.
Yeah.
Yay, Ursaluna gave me the Earth Plate, and now I can use it as a mount, even though I will probably never use it for the entire time I play this game. Now, I wonder, can I capture the little shit that's hiding at the log right behind him?
Hopefully.
Crouch and then be stealthy.
No, unknowns don't hide, but yeah. Like, the last time I was here, I couldn't interact with it at all. Hey, I can catch it! Then why was it the first time I came here? I threw Pokeballs, I threw Pokemon at it, and like, nothing can interact with it, and I had to wait till like, a while later before I could come back and actually interact with it. Why now is it just like, okay, you can interact with me?
You can catch this thing.
Alright, but yeah, no, I have thought about, if I want to revert the, like, files update thing to the previous version, just so I can shiny hunt something else. I don't know if I do
I
that.
say do it.
Well, if I do it, I don't know what I'd even do it for. Like, granted, I don't have access to everything right now, so I don't even know what I'd use it for. But I mean, it's a lot easier to shiny hunt through the other method.
Shiny.
Like, I already got my shiny Umbreon on my team, which I love.
Suki like the shiny.
It's just sad that Jolteon shiny is fucking ugly. Why did they have to do my boy dirty? They could have made him like electric blue, which would have been gorgeous.
It would have been.
And I want if anyone watches this and tries to go to the comments about that algorithm BS of like how they sort shinies in the first gen, don't give me that shit. Charizard takes that ruling and tells it to go fuck itself. He has the same, almost identical color pattern as Dragonite. Dragonite turns green. Fucking Charizard goes full on black. Any other Pokemon that shares his color pattern doesn't turn black. None of the other starters do. So don't give me that shit. It's just because Charizard's a favorite. At first I think it's because everyone felt sorry for it for being a dragon, not dragon.
I don't care if a dragon, not dragon.
Well, a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people have been bitching for ages that it should have been a dragon type. And then it got the Mega Evolutions, where it became, one version became a dragon type. And then they gave it to the wrong designed ones, because the dragon type looks more like a flying type, and the flying type looks more like a dragon.
They've never been correct on putting things to correct things.
Sometimes they get on, but yeah, sometimes not. The last time I versed this Lilligant, I actually, had a one-sided fight.
Well,
What do you
didn't you,
mean
already
one-sided?
have didn't you have a Totero?
No, Lilligant's a grass type. Remember, I chose the fire starter in my playthrough. So,
Yeah.
literally, when I was fighting Lilligant last time, don't get me wrong, it took me a few moments to actually get Jerry on how its fight went, and I think I took 2 or 3 hits at the beginning because I didn't know how it worked. But then when I figured out the fight and dodged until I could throw a Pokeball, I threw one and said, I think my Pokemon was still a Quilava at that point, and it kept one-shot killing Lilligant every battle because it was grass vs fire. What do you expect?
Yeah. But then the most funny thing is on that one is when I was versing it, all it popped in my head like this is this guy follow what Team 4 Stars Piccolo used to try to teach Gohan. Dodge!
See, you guys, I don't know how far you guys are into the game, however, literally, there are some of the lords that if I knew how to fight earlier, I wouldn't have made as many mistakes as I did in my previous one, which I'll be showing through this playthrough. But for instance, when you get to the Arcanine one, don't fight it. Just don't fucking fight it. You literally just dodge the fuck out of it, throw shit at its face, and then if it ever does the power-up move, just throw more shit at its face. But literally just
Don't fight it.
Yeah, you don't try to pick a fight with it. You literally are wasting your time. You might as well just throw shit at it constantly, because there's even sections of the map where you can stay there and it can't hit you technically. So you just keep at it.
Yes.
And then the same with the Electrode one. When you get to the Electrode one, pretty much until you see the opening when it gets confused, don't fight it, run like hell. It makes massive explosions, giant electrical force fields that will kick your ass. There is so much nightmare fuel.
Oh, the nightmare fuel.
Now, technically I'm supposed to use Ursaluna for this next bit, because I think I'm going to be looking at, Oh, they did mention it early on. Technically for this part I'm supposed to use Ursaluna to track down, Arizu, but I don't like Ursaluna. I don't care for using it, so I'm not going to. I'm literally just going to... Like last time, I winged it. I found her without the use of Ursaluna. And
If I remember, she's somewhere near where, the Crow Gonk and all, them spawn, in that swamp area. If I can remember. I think
Yeah,
she's in that area.
found it.
Was I nearly correct?
She was on a hill. I know, technically downhill is where that swampy area is, But yeah, it's like I remember finding it really easy without Ursaluna beforehand because like I used Ursaluna once straight after getting it, and I didn't like it because it's literally just a glorified dowsing rod.
The deer and sprint the hell.
Ironically enough, as I said to Jade, Arizu is probably my favorite female character in this game. The only two that are right behind her is Mistress Kagita and the Captain Silene, the female counterpart to Cyrus.
Huh.
Just because, like, in this game, Silene is actually extremely caring. She may look like as grumpy as they made Cyrus look, but she's actually always looking for your benefit. So, like, even when you're cast out and, like, you're having to deal with a lot of shit on your own, she's kind of giving you secret support in the background.
She's your secret cheerleader.
When I say I'm not talking about support as in like cheering you on. I mean actual support, like a commander does.
Yeah.
She sets up the camp so you can still go to them when you're on the maps. I think even to a point, there's one point where she like sends her the Abra actually does have a route use. She sends it out so you can use it to teleport back to, I think, when you don't have access to shops and stuff. At that point in the game, she uses her Abra so that way you can teleport to town to use the amenities when you need it. I never did because I always kept myself well stocked, but I believe that's what she said in the text bubbles because of them. She gave it a note. Adaman! And speaking of other characters I like, Adaman is probably number one as the male character I like the most. I thought because of how crazy he looks, I thought he would be a character that would just be an asshole. But like, early in game, where it's just like, fight me, okay, beat him. See, told you he was strong. And like, you just have to prove yourself once to him, and after that, he's just like, yeah, you're cool.
Literally, fight me. You're strong. We're cool.
I'm going the wrong way. First I'll get out of alert phase, and then I'll check my map. So I'll go into the room once. Right. Yes, indeed I am. So I'll fly to the Diamond Settlement because I at least unlocked that. Because I'm gonna go straight for the technically because I made people wait for the Ursaluna thing. I'm not gonna make people wait for the Lilligant thing. I'm gonna tackle that in this episode. Because why not? Oh shit, that's an Alpha Rhyhorn. I already got an Alpha Rhyhorn, I don't need another one. Goodbye. When I need to level up more, I'm coming back for you, Paris's, because I will murder every single one of you. Held a grudge from the Soul Silver Randomizer. They will all burn. Adaman! So, I should probably have switched from beginning Pokemon for Quilava. Technically, I don't even remember what Lilligant's level is, so I don't know if like how big the power jump is between Ursaluna and Lilligant. Hopefully, it's not too big.
Yes. Hopefully.
Like, on the bright side, I'm not really, like, bad for healing right now. Like, I've got a decent amount of heals. So that shouldn't bother me too much. I even just thought of something. You know what I might do? I might not even do a stop and start. Literally, what I might do is I might like record this for like around an hour, and then do a like literally cut it in half and just put a to be continued on the end of the first episode.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because
Sure.
that way it just makes it easier that I can just keep playing without like trying to do a stop and start. Yes, when you press Y, you get pretty much just the message telling you get iframes when you dodge. Which, funnily enough, I heard the concept before, but I never actually understood the terminology for an iframe until it was properly explained to me.
Who's the one who explained it?
Rage Gaming.
Ah!
Because, like, do you know what iframes are?
Isn't that like the frames what the game works on?
No. Iframes are pretty much like, you know how in Monster Hunter, when you do those dodges at the right time, you technically like take no damage? That's what iframes are, where the iframe stands for invulnerability.
Oh, like pretty much. Oh, I get it. Immortal Windows.
Yeah, they're pretty much
Right.
they're pretty much those moments where it's like you're
God mode activate.
yeah, you can't take damage. That's what iframes stand for, invulnerability. Strong style flame now. And okay, so like the level jump isn't that bad. Yep, we're both level 30 on strong style flame wheel one shot. Right, we're back to dodging. See, the first time I fought this girl, I think I took like 3 to 4 hits before I jerried to the fuck you're supposed to do. I didn't get my first Lord feint until I fought the Arcanine because it doesn't explain shit in that one. And I was busy trying to fight the thing. Didn't work.
Yeah. They always make it seem like, oh, you have to fight the lords.
Yeah, they make it seem like it, and like then they got to the Electrode one, it was like basically the same thing. And it's like, no, you don't fight it, you literally just run like hell until it's ready. Or it's like the Avalugg one. That one was a bit easier, I will admit. But literally, it's bullet hell until like this brief window. Oh shit, I think I found something. Yeah. Shit, Kyler. That's my fault for not going strong style. Oh, and it goes down anyway.
And down it goes.
Shit. Pause time so I can heal. I still love the fact that like when you open up your menu, you basically freeze time. So you can just like take the moment to heal.
One of the best things that they ever added to the game.
It's Skyrim mechanics. Low health, open up menu, frozen. Eat 350 squeal cheeses or potato.
Squeal?
Wheel cheeses.
Wait, when did the cheese start squealing? I'm pretty sure if your cheese is squealing, you shouldn't eat it.
Demon cheese, it gives it more flavor.
I eat my cheese with normal berry and the souls of the children I eat.
The screams make it taste better.
Especially the farther they get eaten, the more it tastes delicious.
Damn right.
Some children got some good distance.
Yeah.
Oop. Back up then. Round 3. Every time it starts by using poison power or stun power. Which I will say, the one thing that I love that's added to this particular game is the fact that status conditions don't last after the fight.
Yeah, that's another brilliant thing that they added to the game.
That is bullshit.
Oh, okay, so it's even more.
I love the fact that as soon as you're done with the match, if you're poisoned, you're no longer poisoned.
Yeah. I mean, the only time that truly worried me was back when I was doing the randomizers that it involved with, because that, like, especially with, like, Emerald, that was back before they did it, so, your Pokemon would heal for poison after it, like, dropped to red zone. So it's like Pokemon could legitimately go to 0 health and faint if they were poisoned just by you walking. And I'm like, that always worries me when I was playing a randomizer, because I kept just like, my Pokemon's gonna die, it's not even in a battle.
Worst Pokemon death ever.
What did you know? Oh, she's grumpy.
Very grumpy.
Good. There we go. I will say I do like the new design. Like the older look at design where it had the big poopy dress. I understood it, but I wasn't a fan of it. But that's just because personally I've never been a fan of those big poofy dresses.
No one likes them.
So to see Lilligant become, I think it's part fighting in this game, and to see it like in like a summer outfit as if like she's a ballerina, because she does like dance around like one. I like that design choice, because like she's a lot more she's a lot more interesting of a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, when it comes to, if I do even use a grass type on my team, I probably won't pick her, but that's only because, like, there are other grass types I do like a lot more. But, again, if I'm going to use a grass type this time, I'm going to try to avoid using my boy Torterra. Yeah, see, like, this fight's one-sided, as long as, like, Quilava can attack, which every time he uses poison powder I get to, I pretty much just strong style Flame Wheel. We're both level 30, but because it's a fire move at strong style, it just, like, one-shots it every time.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, one shot, one kill.
All the pain.
Match over. I win. Now I throw this at your face. Sparkles! Monaco! That looks so stupid. Everything levels up. And apparently Shade mastered a move. Cool. Meadow Plate, kill. I don't remember what's after this. You didn't just say Ligant, you said Reason. Yep. Still annoys me, like there are so many character haircuts in this game that I want, but you can't pick them. I hope they... I know, like, technically a lot of other people like want big features like new Pokemon, different evolutions and all that. And then you have me singing Silent just like, can I have some new hairstyles please?
It's all about the hair, da da da.
Oh god. Cause like on my female character I'd so put on Arizu's hairstyle or one of the other hairstyles from some of the other female characters. just because they actually have some really good hairstyles. Or hell, in my guy character, there's a few male characters in the game that I'd copy their hairstyle. Probably not the colouring though. Like, the one thing I don't like about Adaman's hairstyle is I like the two versions of blue that's in his hair. I don't like the fact that it's mixed with a shit green.
Yeah.
And then Jade pointed out, like, last recording that it's to match his eyes because his eyes are shit green.
Ow.
Dark.
Yeah.
Why can't I just imagine Senpai just like in the corner with heal spray for burn heal?
Well, I don't see. I could never picture him without him being in the corner with burn heal.
To think of my senpai as innocent.
Oh bullshit!
We all know he is not innocent. He's just the innocent one of us, the most innocent one of us.
Volo! You conniving bastard! I still have avoided fighting you in the other playthrough. I'm not ready to fight you in my main playthrough yet. He's gonna
Take him.
Do you know how his fight works?
Very fun.
You remember how, like, I told you how bullshit Cynthia's fight was in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? They literally, I'm not kidding, took his fight and said, "Hold my beer." Because when you fight
Okay, let's make this fun.
like when you fight Volo, he has a team of 8 Pokemon. You fight legitimately Cynthia's team, Pokemon for Pokemon. The only difference is instead of Milotic, you have Asua and Arcanine, but you have to fight all 6 of them back to back with no pauses for healings, unless like you do it while he gets a turn to attack. But even more so, straight after you beat all 6 of his Pokemon, he summons fucking Giratina, and then you have to fight it with no pauses in between fighting his team and fighting it. It's level 70, I might add. Same with most of his team, I think, being in the 60s to 70s. And if that wasn't bad enough... Because remember, he started Garchomp on his team, as well as Spiritomb and a bunch of other shit. But after you defeat his 6 Pokemon, and possibly get through Giratina, it instantly auto-revives, puts its health back to full, and then turns into its origin form. And then you have to fight again.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you
That
have to...
sounds fun.
Yeah, so you have to fight Giratina twice, as well as his 6 Pokemon, basically Cynthia's team, just with the Milotic being an Asua and Arcanine. But you have to do that from start to finish. There is no point where the game just, like, talk to me when you're ready to fight, and so you can go heal. No. That's start to finish, except for cutscenes. The only times you can heal...
Literally smash head on the door and says, "Fight me." And just jacked up.
Like, the only time you can heal is during the battle when he's actually able to attack you. And again, like, I think his team are in the high 60s, and Giratina's in, like, level 70. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna prepare more before I even attempt that.
Yes.
Like, mind you, I'm pretty much almost ready, because ironically enough, to give my team extra bulk specifically against him, I added a new tank to my team. I added Regigigas, and I've been preparing him to be my tank.
Jesus, that's a big tank.
Oh yeah, especially because of one of the most beautiful features that this game has introduced. Hyper Beam and Giga Impact, 2 of the most powerful normal moves in creation, right? They removed their recharge.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There's no recharge on those 2 attacks anymore.
So they're massive, like their mass damage plus stab damage being the fact that my Regigigas is a normal type, and I can still attack the following turn. Like there's no recharge. And what's even better is I taught him Drain Punch, so he has a healing move. Oh. I think the only other move it knows, it has Crush Grip, Giga Impact, Iron Head, and Drain Punch. I think I've only kept Iron Head on it for now, is because, in case of fairies. Because I believe he's going to have a Guard of War, or possibly something like that.
A Guard of War.
Yeah, like, again, his team is pretty much point for point with Cynthia's team, except for the Milotic. So, like, the Milotic switched for the Hisuian Arcanine. And being that there are no EVs or IVs anymore, just the one stats, I can tell his Pokemon are going to be stacked. Which is why I'm, like, making sure that, like, all my Pokemon, I'm giving them the... I'm, like, farming the gravel and stuff like that to put all of their stats to 10.
That seems like a smart thing to do.
Yeah. I've done it for, like, 3 of my Pokemon so far, but I'm waiting till, like, the others done. And I'm also taking this time that with the farm and the mints, I'm constantly doing the mints so that way I can get the ones that will change my Pokemon's natures to stat ones that will affect them good. So, like, Typhlosion's one, I gave him one that I think reduced something, but it increased his special attack, which I'm like, yes. That way he does more damage. I'm also gonna, for Regigigas, I'm gonna find one that increases special defense or health, and I don't know, I want one that decreases special attack, because if that happens, then there's no negative. Because Regigigas isn't gonna use any special attacks. I could use Hyper Beam, but he knows Giga Impact. Instead of shooting a beam at them, he's gonna throw his entire body weight at them at full speed.
So, Giga Impact.
Speed.
Okay, Giga Impact. Gotta go fast!
Well, it's just like, use a Giga Impact. Next thing you know, I throw the opponent's Pokemon a football. And he just like, oh, then just treat it like fucking Grudai, where he's like, you have Reggie, because when Reggie gets attacked like that, he folds an arm in front of him like he's gonna tackle or something. So it's just like, oh, there's your quarterback, tackle him!
All I think is Gears of War, the Cold Train, his cutscene. It literally, when I heard that, I just see that going through. If anyone watches the channel knows Gears of War 2, Cold Train. God damn it, that was funny.
Alright, so Arizu is now joining the hairstylists. Which, see, this is one of the many features that, like, there are so many features of this game that I love, but that was one of the main things that I absolutely adored, was the fact that you actually had characters that, apart from their role in the story, actually had hobbies. It's like Arizu wanting to become a hairdresser and actually becoming the hairdresser that cuts your hair for the rest of the game. I'm like, I like that feature being added. Which, funnily enough, thanks to someone like pointing it out, the only galactic member that we couldn't find yet actually has been found. Jupiter, who had that, she was the one with the, what was it? She was the one that with the purple hair that, like, one of her legs was like, didn't have the pants part of it, but just the boot. She was the kind of the weird looking one. She is actually the kind of like just female guard NPCs that you see around the town, like the ones that are in the same outfit as the normal guards.
Oh, really? How did someone find her?
It's because if like you look at her face, and especially like if you get to the side of her, you see the back of her hair, like just under the hat, she's actually got basically the exact same hairstyle. She's got the same face. She's got the same face, the same hairstyle. So that's how a lot of people figured it out. I do. I will say that they weren't like. I'm glad they took this game a lot more seriously than other games because that's kind of set it apart. Like, they even talk about how Kamado and a few other people that he knows from the village, they survived tragedies because the village they were in before coming to this area was legitimately destroyed by angry Pokemon, and there were a few people that actually were killed. So he had like a whole dark past to him, and that's why he is very wary. Or the fact of like you've got dex entries that are dark as well, where for a good example, Snorlax, they talk about how there were stories on how it caused famine in certain cases because it would come into the village and eat everyone's provisions, so that way, like, everyone would be screwed. And it's like, wow. Pokemon got dark as shit.
I get dark. Dark.
Oh yeah, they got the
Dark.
So now there's a gigantic list of quests that I can do again. Hello, lady. Oh yeah, you want the shallows? Fuck me. I don't think I can do that just yet. I think I need the third map for that one, which I should be unlocking in a moment. I'm just right now just collecting the people's quests because I got to the point where another slew of quests just opened up. What time we got left? You know what? I'm gonna do the Ponyta quest.
Oh yeah, getting the shiny blue Ponyta.
I mean, free shiny, I might as well grab it. Like, technically, like, the game gave me a free shiny when I went to get the Eevee, so, and I still haven't used it. Because I've got that shiny Starly that's just sitting in my box. Wait, I just realized something that's hilarious.
Wow.
So far, just by running around, I've caught, I think, a few shinies, like 2 or 3. But, between my 2 games, the first Pokemon on each game that I have gotten a, just like wandering around and got a shiny of, in my other game, I got a shiny Luxray, which is still sitting in my box. And in this game, I got a shiny Starly. Remember, at the beginning of this game, you have the trial where 3 Pokemon you have to capture is a Starly, a Shinx, and a Bidoof. I'm only missing to randomly encounter a shiny Bidoof or B-Barrel, and I've technically been able to find shinies of the 3 things you catch at the beginning of the game. I think that's hilarious.
That is quite funny. That is quite funny.
I'm like, should I start a new game profile and fucking see if a shiny Bidoof pops up?
I'll laugh if it does.
And
Because Bidoof.
that would require either A, me deleting one of the 2 game profiles, which I'm not doing, or B, creating another profile, getting a new save file, a new Nintendo Online thing for that, which fuck no, and then after that, setting it up so I can look around for a shiny Bidoof. And I'm like, you know what, that's too much effort for... I'm going to say this right now, I'm sorry for the Bidoof fans, but that's too much effort for a bloody Bidoof.
Bidoof.
I love Bidoof, especially because it's funny as hell in the town. But
It's just funny saying his name.
Oh yeah. My favorite thing is, I think I've told you this before, oh shoot. I was playing the game a little while ago, and I was running through town, and there's the Bidoof that are actually in town after you like deal with their quest, and best thing ever, the Bidoof. Shoot, I want this one. The Bidoof that was like, I was running to the front gate and I ran past the Bidoof, and all you see is a speech bubble come up because it's like says something, but instead of saying its name, you just got oof. And like that just got a genuine chuckle out of me.
Like, what is it reacting to make it go oof?
Yeah, I'm just like, I hope someone. Like, this is gonna sound really mean, but I hope someone fell over. That's an Eevee, but I do not need to capture any right now. So goodbye. You are free, Eevee. Live long and prosper, and all that shit. Is there any? Oh, but do I dare? Oh, there's also Cascoon over there. Ah, nah. But how many points am I on right now? Don't even remember how to check. There we go, 287, so yeah, not really worth it right now. I saw a satchel, but it's like, it's right by the where the Rapidash is, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go up and deal with a Rapidash right now. If I remember correctly, that's in the 40s. Right, shiny ponytail like a cool. Turn to the village. Especially because we're at 51 minutes, almost 52 minutes, so I might as well wrap it up. You know, I'll make the last thing I do check to see if like there's any new hairstyles I want to get. Hello, Rizu.
Any new ones?
I'm about to check. I don't remember if any ones get added before you do the mischievous quest, but I think there is, so I'm about to check. Let's see. No, I do not wish to look like a samurai. I'm not bold. I'm not a pompous brat. No. And I hate braids, so it looks like I'm not changing the damn thing.
No hair changing.
No, but I still have to pay $500.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, see, that's one thing that there's only a tiny few things that annoy me, and the fact of like you have to pay the 500 before you go in to check the hairstyles. So like, if you end up not changing anything, you've pretty much wasted 500. So I've got into the habit now that if I ever want to change my hairstyle, unless it's like a recording like this, I will save, and then go in, do the hair thing, and if I don't change anything, I'll just turn my game off. Because then I don't waste money.
Ah.
Actually, smart.
I might as well check.
Why didn't I think of that?
I might as well check if the girl's got any clothes. She's got flat caps. Ironically enough, again, all the shit I know I'm gonna want to wear is all like just before final boss fight in the main story. Like before you go fight the legendary Pokemon themselves. Cause that's when you get the ninja outfits. There's a point where you fight Aaron, you get his cool aura hat. So yeah. Oh yeah, I can get the tailored suits now. I'm not gonna wear one, no. Oh yeah, I can get the snow goggles now. I'm not gonna be going to the snow area for like a couple months. Why the fuck could I get them now?
Mm-hmm.
At a time?
Pardon?
I don't prepare ahead of time. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm tempted to get, you know, the tinted glasses, those little glasses that like sit on your nose. I'm tempted to get one.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to get a pair and wear them.
Why not?
Yeah, fuck it. I've got the money. Thanks to the stuff that I got from the mystery gift code. I actually have the money, so I'm now, instead of a monocle, I'm wearing one of them. So I look like a proper British woman, love. Look a little bit British. Even though I'm wearing a kimono, so technically that's offset automatically.
It's okay. We'll ignore it.
I'm a Japanese British mime. Konnichiwa.
That's
Konnichiwa, governor. I feel so cursed. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there.
Wow. Wow.
I feel that was so cursed. Anyway,
Oh.
hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far, my friends. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon down below to be
That
notified
feels
by
like
email
physically
makers.
hurt me.
Shut up! Leave a like, leave a subscribe, check our videos, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you and
You and goodbye.